Okay, today's my day off, so I decided I'm going to explore some of the town of Hai Phong on foot. And it's a very big city, and I've only really seen a small part of it, like going from home back to work, and haven't really seen the whole city. So today I need to buy a train ticket, so I'm going to walk to the railway station, which is a 35-minute walk, and take a look at my surroundings on the way, and then I will walk home. Let's go. Let's go. The reason why I'm buying a train ticket is because there's a big holiday coming up here. It is Tet, the Lunar New Year. The whole country shuts down for like a whole week. And the Vietnamese people all go home to their families. So like if young people are working in the big cities, they'll go home to their villages to spend Tet with their family. And businesses shut down, including my business. So I have like a whole week off, and my lovely sister is coming to visit me. So we're gonna travel around Vietnam together. So I might have a guest star in some of my future videos. But anyway, I'm walking to the train station now because I'm going to try to take the train to Hanoi to meet her instead of the bus. I rode the bus once, and it's a very unpleasant bus ride. The bus itself was fairly comfortable. It wasn't bad. It's just the traffic is just maddening. I mean, it's 100 kilometers. It should take an hour and a half. It ends up taking like almost 2.5 hours, and it's just kind of agonizing. So there's that, and also the fact that it being the first day of Tet, I'm worried that the highways will be completely clogged and it'll take even longer. So I figured the train would be a guaranteed 2.5 hours for sure. Obviously, there's no traffic to take into consideration. So I'm gonna try going by train. So now I'm walking to the station to buy my ticket, even though it's a couple weeks away. Okay, I'm walking along the riverside here on my way to the train station. It's a pretty nice day for it. It's warm out today. It's about 70. I'm in short sleeves. Look at all these beautiful flowers they have hanging here along the river. And so I've been walking for about 10 minutes and another 25 minutes to get to the train station. Okay, right across the way from where I'm walking now is Hai Phong's biggest market. Now every neighborhood seems to have a little market where they sell, fresh fruits and vegetables as well as other hard goods, just like outside on the pavement. But this one here, you see, is the outskirts of the biggest market in Hai Phong. Look at this beautiful flower market. This is where you go to buy flowers. I don't know if this is just temporary for Tet, because everybody's decorating everything for Tet, but probably not silly for them to be selling flowers just for Tet. Not that I know anything about flowers, but I do know that cut flowers only last a week or two. This is some sort of square here. There's what looks like an old government building, but Ho Chi Minh's picture is just everywhere on everything here. There are a lot of lunch places right here. A lot of people sitting on the little plastic stools eating lunch. A whole row of restaurants here.
Bạn nhau cái gì vậy? Thế nhưng mà tôi nói thì tình hình là không những mà buộc dân mà tôi buộc.
More flower shops. Canton. It's chicken. They're the only words that I've learned. It says Hai Phong Station in English. Let's see if I can make myself understood inside. Okay, it's a pretty small train station. And there's the track in the back. Okay, I just bought my train ticket to go meet my sister in Hanoi in 2 weeks, and it was 130,000 Vietnamese dong. It's a 2.5-hour train ride. Hold on, it's a little loud in here. So now, as you know, I'm not doing that well with the Vietnamese food. I found an Indian restaurant that's near here. I have had Indian food once since I was here, and it was good, and it was a different Indian restaurant, so I'm gonna try the one that's near here for some lunch. And side note, I also went out for Japanese food one night, and a very nice upscale Japanese restaurant. It was immaculate. It looked just like a beautiful Japanese restaurant in the US, and I ended up getting food poisoning, but that's a story for another time. I don't understand how you could be a disabled person because, for example, I just got to this crosswalk and there's a huge step down. There's no ramp in sight, and there's this huge step down onto the crosswalk. I don't know if you can see how big it is, but that's a big step. So if you are in a wheelchair, I'm not quite sure how you navigate this city. Okay, here it is, Indian Kitchen. And I know you're thinking, why would I come all the way to Vietnam just to eat Indian food? But never mind that. For now, I am excited about this. Let's see what we get inside. Okay, here's what I got. So far. I ordered a salad, which was just a plate full of vegetables, garlic naan, and this is the cottage cheese and peas and curry. This time I didn't know to order rice, but it hasn't come yet. So I'm going to try this. The cottage cheese and peas. And I also got this, which is these potato balls in a cream sauce that I've not had before. So let's try that.
Give me on the freight, maybe $1 more or 50 cents more. You already cook. So like this. 20 day waiting. Because loading time,
These balls are like little mini potato kugel balls. They actually taste like my grandmother's potato kugel.
No.
That's hilarious. Okay, I just left the Indian restaurant for lunch. I took all of my lunch home as leftovers, most of it, not all. And I'm sure that's going to last me for some meals, so that's good. But the funniest thing just happened in that Indian restaurant. You will not believe this. First of all, I had like a training at my language center about a week ago. We have to do a bunch of mandatory trainings, and there was one, and people from some of the other language centers come for the training. And there was one woman in that training who looked like she was definitely my age. I thought she was older than I am. And she was a South African woman, and I was like, oh gee, well that would be nice, somebody for me to catch up with, but didn't get a chance to talk to her at the end of the training session, and I didn't know how I would ever find her again, because as I said, she works at a different language center. I'm sitting in the Indian kitchen restaurant eating lunch by myself, and who walks in? Another solo diner. It was Marianne, the other older South African woman who works at the other center. I couldn't believe it. So I railroaded her. I insisted that she come sit with me and talk to me, and she was happy to. She was also glad to have somebody to sit with. And I got the whole rundown. I got her story on why she's here and such. I can fill you guys on that later. But anyway, I sat with her for a while. I was already finished and she was just ordering. But I sat with her for a while, we chatted, and we exchanged phone numbers. So now I have another contact